Hello and welcome back to another video. This wasn't actually supposed to be the start of today's video. It was actually supposed to be the end of it. And also say today's video, this is coming out Thursday when it was supposed to come out on Wednesday, which was yesterday for anyone wondering. However, my phone decided to die, which was not very nice of it. And then it decided to follow that up with completely corrupting the footage that I recorded previously. So I'm just going to have to explain what I did. So I took the bottom, this thing off here, underneath here, and oiled all the axes, oiled all the axles here. Now let me do the intro. If you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications when you do subscribe, saying that that's another upload from me. And now let me continue explaining what I was doing. So obviously on Sunday I was running this. It was quite loose, but now, oh, that's it on its side again. That's not the first time it has happened today. This is still being recorded on Wednesday. It's just near 6:30 at this point in the evening, so I'm not going to post today. But the wheels are a lot more free-flowing now, so that is good. Fixed that issue previously on recording. Then, when I was putting the screw in the hole just there, which is to hold the pony truck on, there's the screw. It didn't feel quite right, so I had a little look at it, and then my phone died. So I'm going to pause the camera for a second, and I'll get you in the setup, and we'll carry on from there. Right, now we're back. You guys are in the setup now. Ooh, this is a very unstable setup, but that's alright. So, as you can see here, it's a little bit further away now. Obviously, it's a still trial setup, and I want to get a proper thing to actually hold you guys in the future. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the back pony truck, and we're going to take this lovely little screw, and then I'm going to remember how this is supposed to go on. In fact, I'm not, because I've just lost the screw. Get out. There you go. Just making sure anything else dust-wise is out. I also cleared off some dust from in between the plastic brake pads. By the way, they don't actively work as brake pads. They're just made on the design of engines having brake pads. And they were a little dusty, to be fair, so I had to clean them. So we'll set the screwdriver up into the screw, bring it down into position, and we will tighten it. Do not over tighten. If you have got a Silver Fox or a Silver Link that looks similar to mine, even if it's a Silver Link, it'll still be similar because it's the same make. And if it's got the side bits here, as you can see, this little section here, where you can see the sort of inlet, if it's got that, and if you're doing the back pony truck screw here, as soon as you feel resistance, you'll feel it. Right, so as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my phone there, which decided to just cut the recording for no apparent reason. Great, as if I needed to do some editing today. Just, why? Anyway, as I was saying before, I was definitely rudely interrupted. This screw here, you'll feel it bite. Once it bites, do not try and screw it anymore. It will snap. And then you'll have to buy an entire new chassis block. Just don't do it. You don't want to buy a new chassis block, because it's just effort and money that doesn't need to be spent, and time you don't need to spend on it as well. So whenever you feel it bite, stop, because it's in. And you can see there, it's still got some play in it, and that's all normal. So it's back together. I'll put it on a bit of track here. I'm not going to run it, but you can tell by me just pushing it. Clearly here it's got some running on it, which is quite nice. Right, so that's all good. Now, that's off to the side. Let me explain what you're seeing in the background over there. And if you had said, that looks like a Silver Fox chassis, you would be 100% correct, because it is. So here's the story. This belongs, and I said this on my eCars and Trains channel, but I'll say it here. This belongs to the Walthamstow Pump House Museum. However, I've been given caretakership of it. Basically been said, if you want it, you can have it, for parts and stuff. And I said, I'll take it, because obviously I was trying to work on that one, and I got that one to work on this one. So I have this one to work on that one, to work on this one. It is exactly what I wanted to do, to work on both of them, to get them both running. So while my phone has been charging off camera, obviously, my phone's been dead for about 45 to 50 minutes at this point. So while my phone has been dead and charging, it's now probably like 50%, hopefully. Obviously it's not currently charging because I'm filming. But yeah, while I've been working off camera, I've been working on this, just trying to get it up and operational. And I can officially announce, and this is before I've announced to anyone else, and so you guys are hearing it, obviously you'll hear it after I've announced it to some people, privately, but I'm announcing it here first, the day before this video comes out. This now runs. And if you guys don't understand the gravity to that, I've been working on this thing for, no kidding, probably over 2 months, possibly 3 to 4 months, and I haven't got it started yet until off-camera work happened today, and it works. Don't know why it wants to work all of a sudden, but it works, so that is great. So yeah, working engine, tender off camera. I'll bring it in now so you guys can see it. There you go. That works. I knew that works. It worked with that on Sunday. It also works with this now, which is its actual engine. So they work. So I'm going to have to buy parts for this thing now, which is exactly what I wanted to do in the first place. So the front pony truck is going to be put on order tonight, or tomorrow, which is Thursday. Tonight means Wednesday night. And the tender is also going to be placed on order at the same time. I'm not going to buy these cosmetic parts like the front buffer just yet, as I'll let it run and earn its keep for a while. By earn its keep, I mean make sure it doesn't break down within the first 5 minutes of running. If it can run for like 2 or 3 months without me having to worry about it, then I will buy some cosmetic parts, starting with the front buffer here that it does not have, which you guys cannot see on camera. No, you can. It doesn't have a front buffer there. That will be one of the first cosmetic parts I buy for it. And then I'll be buying 4 side railings for all 4 of the chassis, which, let me bring the other chassis here. I'm just laying it on, not actually properly on yet, but there's the other chassis. You can see here, just off camera, let me push this back in the camera, that the side rails also snapped. Both sides have got some damage. I mean, it's not, hold up, yeah, it's just got, oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? Sorry, modern slang, do not like saying that on camera. This one piece here has snapped, which is so annoying, but I shall replace that at some point. So 4 side railings eventually will be replaced, but that's an eventuality once I can find a decent deal enough that it's not hyper expensive. But then I'll replace all 4 of them and that'll all be good. So, you know, it's coming along eventually. And then obviously we'll have the second tender soon, and the second front pony truck with screw that can attach on and get that one running. So we should have 2 running engines. But yeah, it's been a bit of a day for me, to be fair, with Silver Foxes, because obviously this engine has taken me months to get parts for. And I mean, to be fair, it has an old chassis block, but the old chassis block it has a screw snapped off in it. So obviously bought a new one, and then had to buy a new screw because it was a back pony truck screw that snapped. So replaced that as well. And then obviously then it just wasn't running until today. when it is running. And you just have to take my word for it. It runs. Both of them run very well. Obviously, my looper track goes from here, where you can see my hand at the end here, or now where my screwdriver is, just there, it's the end of the track. And then the next bit of track ends just past that way, and there's just a bit, I'll see if I can shunt it to the left here for you guys to see. But effectively it ends there. So it's obviously not the most gigantic bit of track in the world. I have got more track that I can lay out, and I probably will lay that out in a minute, just to get the two of them running for a little bit, obviously using the same tender at the minute. But yeah, both engines now run, work, and are actively operational, which didn't exactly think I was going to be saying today, to be fair, but well, they run now, I guess. That is fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have 2 running Silver Foxes, and it's taken me 2 hours to film this video or something like that. Why it took that long, I don't know. Besides the fact my phone died, which it really shouldn't have, but because it had a lot of percentage before I started filming. But I don't know. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. When you do subscribe, so you never miss another upload from me. And before I go, I would like to explain the schedule for this channel, and that is, yes, videos are going to be on Wednesdays now. That's the idea. I know this video is coming out on a Thursday. It wasn't supposed to be. I've had tech issues. It's on my end. My bad. It'll be better for next week. And on time, hopefully. Well, I mean, it'll be on time tomorrow, because I'm pre-filming this, so you'd hope so. Well, technically it was going to be late today anyway. But we move forward. But yeah, I shall see you all next week, Wednesday, for the next video on here. If you want to go and see videos on my Cars and Trains channel, that is every single Tuesday. I shall be posting, at least in 2026, that is the schedule. Also in February, there is something coming up that might involve real steam engines. Well, there's a couple of videos I might be filming. Some of them might be static, some of them might be moving. So make sure to obviously subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss that. And with that being said, I hope to see you all next Wednesday for another video. I'll see you all there. Bye for now. Bye.